The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on Mick Blam Racing.
"13 miles from Kansas City, Missouri, just across the state lines here in the plains of the Midwest, sits the Kansas Speedway, the venue for tonight's race, the Digital Ally 250. Welcome, race fans, to the Gander Outdoor Truck Series on Mick Blam Racing. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 54 N29 Technologies Toyota Tundra for David Gilliland Racing, Mikey McBlam. And tonight's race is full of hopefuls. Myself having won our first career victory here at Kansas just 1 year ago, hoping to pull off the repeat. But to do that, we need to get around drivers like Matt Crafton. Once considered the master of the mile and a halves with 9 wins on the intermediates, he'll have one of the trucks to beat tonight, along with Brett Moffitt in the 24. Though yet to grab a victory here at Kansas, that could change tonight for the 2018 champ, as he'll be starting on the front row. Which of these band of hooligans will charge their way to victory lane? It's time to line them up and find out. So let's do some NASTrucking here at Kansas. Gander's Outdoors Truck Series at Kansas Motor Speedway is just seconds away. Rafael Lessard is having a good weekend. His car has been fast in practice. Austin Wayne Self and Dylan Lupton, our teammate, will be starting from the back of the field. Dylan Lupton with an engine change and Austin Wayne Self with an unapproved body modification. But that's not going to affect our starting position of P18 on the outside lane, the preferred lane here at Kansas. Austin Hill and Brett Moffitt will lead this band of hooligans to the line. Green flags in the air. Let's bring the noise here at Kansas. First lap complete. The master of the mile and a half takes over the race lead. Matt Crafton in the 88. We're stuck in a bit of a logjam here at Kansas. Tight 3 wide in turn number 1. Trying to pick our way through the field here. It seems like the bottom is usually good for the first couple of laps on cold tires, but once the tires start to heat up, contact with Rafael Lessard there. That sounded more like damaging than it actually was. I'm not sure why that was so loud, but looks like the first few laps are just like you need to run the bottom. Ooh, Tyler Dipple lost it just a little bit there. We're all kind of running not quite on the bottom there, but yeah, like I was saying, like the bottom seems to be the place to be for like the first couple of laps. So I tried to run it up top there, and it was just like it didn't seem like I had any grip at first. So I moved down to the bottom. We're getting a push from Tyler Dipple here past the 46 of Rafael Lessard. And there's our teammate. Okay, see if we can actually move up here. Alright. Alright, feels a little bit better now. So we're going to get by our best buddy Clay Greenfield in the 68 with 3 wide off turn number 2. Going to try to get to the inside of our teammate Tyler Ankrum. And Sheldon Creed can't pick a line, so chops our nose off there. Austin Hill still leading the race. Or rather, Austin Hill has taken over the race lead from Matt Crafton. Crafton's currently running the outside lane. Creed, you're going to get dumped here shortly. You're going to get dumped here shortly. I'm sorry, Tyler, but Creed is being all over the place right now. Alright. Gonna try to see if I can make it to his outside this time. Keep it off of our teammate. Still 3 wide off turn number 4. Ooh, this is going to be real tight going into 1 here. Ooh, no contact with our teammate. Sheldon Creed still below us. We're still 3 wide off turn number 2. Tyler's on our outside. Matt Crafton has taken back the race lead from Austin Hill. All right. Ankram's going to help us out here. He's going to give us a shove down the front stretch. He's going to try to. Looks like we're a little bit too fast for him right now. We go to the inside of Enfinger. Now trying to work our way around Tyler Dipple as Matt Crafton is beginning to pull a gap on the 16. 16 is falling off of the pace. He might have used this stuff up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. We got kind of another logjam here in front of us, led by Harrison Burton. And it also involves Stuart Friesen. Brett Moffitt, who started on the front row, is falling back. We got Ross Chastain here. We got 2 to go in the stage. If we keep up this pace, ooh, squeeze it to the outside of the 45 of Ross Chastain. We're going to run the outside lane right around Brett Moffitt. 3 wide off turn number 4. Ooh, getting right up against that wall. We clear everyone and move into P3. 1 to go in the stage. Matt Crafton currently checking out, getting into his own zip code. The top line is starting to grip up a little bit. We're ripping it around the racetrack. Here we come. Definitely don't have enough time to catch up to Matt Crafton, but we might be able to do something with Austin Hill, who, like I said, is falling off the pace. Might have used the stuff up a little bit here. We'll just have to see. Ooh, scraping the wall on the outside. Crafton wins the stage, and we finish the stage in second. Side by side with Austin Hill, who finishes the stage in third. The thing's blinking a little bit here, so it's got me a little bit worried that it might freeze. It did not. Okay, Brett Moffitt's in fourth. Harrison Burton rounds out the top 5. Ross Chastain, Stuart Friesen, Tyler Dipple, Tyler Ankrum, and Grant Enfinger are all going to get stage points in this race here at Kansas. We're going to go ahead and pit. Everyone else is pitting, so yeah, might as well go ahead and pit. Not going to change a thing on the truck. We haven't really had a long run to really understand how it's going to handle. So we're definitely going to figure things out here. Here we go. Green flag is in the air for stage number 2. Grant Enfinger's going to lead them to the line with us on the outside. 9 to go in the stage. Ooh, restart gear. Looks like Crafton wanted to go to the top. And the grip is starting to go to the top of the track right now. I see I had to burp the throttle a little bit there when I tried to run the bottom. Yeah, they're starting to grip up here around the top lane, so this is probably where we're going to be staying for the rest of the race. Yeah, but that was interesting. That was interesting. Like the first couple of laps, it didn't feel like the top had any grip. Now it feels like the top's got some grip on it, so we're going to be ripping it around there. Just kind of slanging it around the top. These guys might get biased, but that's okay. Matt Crafton takes over the race lead once again. We're going to fall in behind him, drop back to second. Going to try to run the outside lane here. I should have entered in the top. I don't know what I was quite doing there. Here we go. We got Harrison Burton challenging for the second position. He's going to get the position. We're getting a push from Ross Chastain down the front stretch. Little bobble, but we're okay. I'm going to stay dedicated to this top lane up here. It feels better. It's not as fast just yet, but it feels better, especially on the tires. Alright, had to slow up for Harrison Burton a little bit there. He's trying to run the top lane, but he can't quite do it. Oh boy, we're going to be 3 wide. 3 wide for third. Oh, Austin Hill is inside of us. And we clear Harrison Burton. Got into the wall. Got into Harrison Burton a little bit there. That was almost disastrous, but we kept it up there this time because I knew he was there. If you remember at Texas, that's not quite the way that it worked out. But how about our teammate? Our teammate drove his way up there into the top 5, so good job, Tyler Ankrum. Big Tuna. 5 to go in the stage. Crafton seems to be kind of falling off the pace a little bit here. He might get past for the lead. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be able to hang on to that. Alright. Alright, slow it down, slow it down. Don't get into him. I really don't want to run the bottom going into the turn here. Just ran our fastest lap here. That's interesting. But we don't really have a choice now. We got to run at least the middle lane, try to get around our teammate here. As we make our way into the top 5. Mattcraft is starting to pull away just a little bit now. I want to get in that middle lane. I need it because of the grip. Oh, yeah, that's why I needed it. Sorry about that, Ross. 3 to go in stage number 2. Crafton pulling away once again. Austin Hill dropping back. He's holding up Tyler Dipple. That's only going to help us as we're going to try to get around these guys as quickly as we can. A stage win might be in our sights here. I go, oh, well, no it won't. Aggressive goes around. I did the same exact thing last year. Stage 2 is over. Matt Crafton wins the stage, followed by Austin Hill. Tyler Dipple is in 3rd. Ross Chastain is in 4th. We managed to somehow finish in 5th. 6th is Brett Moffitt, Tyler Ankrum, Harrison Burton, Stuart Friesen, and Todd Gilliland all get stage points. I did the exact same thing last year. The exact same thing. I should know better by now, but maybe that's telling. Maybe we'll have an exact repeat. We'll have to see. Everyone's pitted. We've lost 3 spots on the pit stops, which means somebody did not pit for tires or somebody's taken 2 tires. Here we go. Green flag's back in the air for the 3rd and final stage. Half down and half to go. Ooh. I had to lay off of our teammate there. I didn't want to push the issue too much. We got a long stage ahead of us here, so we're just going to try to make it work as much as we can. Stuart Friesen on our inside right now. We're still 2 by 2, pretty much a dead heat. We're going to stay dedicated to the top up here. These guys are being faster around the bottom for right now. That's okay. And once the top starts to grip up a little bit more, the tires start to wear, that's going to be where we want to be. Ooh. I really don't want to go 3 wide. I'm just gonna, just gonna back out of that and let them go. They are fighting for the lead up there. Currently, Tyler Dipple had the lead for just a second. Austin Hill takes the lead away from him. Nope, Tyler Dipple's fighting back. Tyler Dipple on the inside is going to lead his first lap, possibly of the season. We go to the inside of Harrison Burton. Trying to make up that track position, running the middle lane here. Harrison Burton side drafting us on the top lane. Trying to maintain the draft of Stuart Friesen. Friesen runs the top, which is kind of where I want to run. But I'll be getting there shortly. Here comes Grant Enfinger. Enfinger challenging for the 8th position. He might get it. He does have it. Tyler Dipple. How about Tyler Dipple leading this race? Tyler Dipple leading laps. I'm not sure where he was last year at Kansas, but I know he was not running up front from what I remember. I might be wrong on that. All right. Tyler Dipple moves to the top. There goes our teammate. Hey, our teammate's about to challenge for the race lead here. So I think we're 3 wide. 3 wide for 8th. There's nowhere for me to go. I'm going to try to follow Enfinger around the top here. Maybe get a run underneath of him off turn number 2. We do get that run. Oh, he checks up for Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton checks up off the corner. Austin Hill takes back over the race lead. They're just about 3 wide for the lead here at Kansas. Who's going to have the advantage? Advantage, Austin Hill. Our teammate's up there in the mix. He's trying to get himself a lap lead. Here comes Matt Crafton. Crafton charges on the inside. Matt Crafton takes over the race lead as we moved into P7. That was a big boy move. I see why they call him the master of the half miles. Man, that was a big boy move he pulled on those guys. It's also the move I was trying to do. I just failed at it. But now we got some, yeah, we're not even full throttle here trying to get around these guys. Ooh, I got up into the O2 of Tyler Dipple there. Alright, where are we going? I'm going to try to give our teammate a push. He doesn't want to push. Okay. I tried to help you out, teammate. Oh, come on, Austin Hill. Move up to the top. Man. Intense racing here at Kansas Speedway. Will it go green? No, it will not. Caution is out. Caution is out. Everyone's pitting. I don't believe they will pit for tires. I don't believe they will do that. So then, herein lies the strategy. They did pit for tires. Okay. Okay, so this is going to make things really interesting. Because I didn't think they were going to pit for tires. They have pitted for tires. So everyone's on the same tires right now, though. So it's going to be interesting to see whose tires can last the longest. Oh, restart gear inside of Crafton. 3 wide for the lead going into turn number 1. How about that? New leader 54. That's what I'm talking about. That's a big boy move. But I think they're going to catch up here to us shortly. I don't think we're going to be able to hold them off for too long here, but we're going to try to stay dedicated to that top lane. Like I said, top lane gripped up after a little bit, so we're just going to try to stay dedicated up there. Here comes Crafton. Crafton's going to be looking for the race lead. So we go into turn 3. Off of turn 4, when we hit the line, it'll be 10 laps to go. Here comes Crafton. Crafton, side by side for the lead. Matt Crafton takes over the race lead once again. Also going to be challenged by Brett Moffitt. How about Grant Enfinger? Enfinger, I believe, started kind of towards the back with us. Now he's up here in the top 5. Got some help from the 24 there. Now the 24 is going to look to our inside. That's okay. It's just going to be a matter of, like, the grip's going to go away on the bottom there. So enjoy that bottom while you can. I'm just going to stay up here. Hope that our tires outlast these guys. They usually do. They usually do. We have the amazing restarts, but we also have a long run truck. Alright. I'm talking smack about them running the bottom as I run the bottom there. Ooh, okay. Probably don't want to run the bottom. Some help from Grant Enfinger. Not sure why he's helping us. He should just kind of go around us, but not going to complain. We're going to maintain P3. So we're starting to hook up and catch these guys now. Crafton is starting to fall off the pace a little bit. He's getting challenged for the lead by the 24, Brett Moffitt. But here we come. There's not many laps to go here. And I'm just kind of waiting to see what these guys do. Moffitt takes a look to the inside. Crafton comes down, shuts the door on him. 7 laps to go in the race. Here we come to the outside of Brett Moffitt. Trying to use that outside lane, slinging it around there. Don't quite have the momentum. We have the run, but not quite the momentum. Here we go. Moffitt takes our line away. We go to the middle of the racetrack. Ooh, And we clear him just barely. He could have slid some paper in between my back bumper and his front bumper. We're going to push Matt Crafton into turn number 1. Try to get away from the 24 a little bit here. Not many laps to go. And here we go. Challenging for the race lead inside of the master of the half mile. Who's going to hang on after turn number 4? Ooh, Crafton's fighting. There's no grip on the bottom there. Side draft down the front stretch. Here we go. Side by side to the stripe. 5 laps to go in the race. Ooh, can we run the middle? We clear him. Crafton pulls the crossover move. He looks to the inside. No grip down on the bottom. And we've taken back over the race lead. With caution. Caution is out. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a green-white checker finish. Who is going to come out on top after this? This is not what we wanted to see, obviously. Not what we wanted to see. But we got a green-white checker finish. We got to stay out. It's just going to be a matter of whose tires is going to last the longest. Here we go. Coming to the line. Green-white checker. 2 to go when we reach the stripe. Restart gear engaged. Advantage to the 54. Matt Crafton is now being challenged by the 24, Brett Moffitt. Ooh, I made a mistake there, tried to run the bottom. Can't quite do that. But oh boy, down the back straightaway, we're pulling quite the gap. It looks like the 24 got around Matt Crafton. They're battling three wide for second right now as we come to the line. 1 to go in the race. I don't think they've got anything for us. Running the top through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Significant gap on the rest of the field. No threat from behind. And for the second time in our NASCAR Heat 4 career, Gander Outdoor Truck Series career, we're going to win at Kansas Motor Speedway.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah.
Man, oh man, that was a nerve-wracking set of laps there because this race could have gone either way. The race could have gone either way. Like, the challenge was really from the 88 of Matt Crafton. He was dominant all race long. And he also had the 16 up there. Tyler Dipple out of nowhere who was running up front. But it came down to that last restart. And we had the restart gear, which was engaged. We got away. They started getting 3 wide for second. And that's all I needed to see out by the rear view mirror. And that is our Sunoco race-winning moment. Alright guys, so here are the race results for the Digital Ally 250 here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Or Kansas Speedway, I don't think it's Motor Speedway. Anyway, 5 wins, baby. 5 wins on the season. We have come in first, followed by Brett Moffitt. Our teammate Tyler Ankrum comes in 3rd place. Good job, Tyler Ankrum. Tyler Dipple comes in 4th, and rounding out the top 5 with a stage win is Matt Crafton. I believe he won both of the stages. Grant Enfinger comes in 6th, Harrison Burton in 7th, Austin Hill in 8th, Stuart Friesen in 9th, and Todd Gilliland rounds out the top 10. All right, here is the rest of the field, where you can pick out your favorite truck driver. Old teammate Parker Kligerman finished 16th. Our new current teammate Dylan Lupton finished 17th. 18th is Clay Greenfield, which is unfortunate because he was running really well before that incident with Ross Chastain. What else we got here? Haley Deegan, 31st. She's still not doing too well, but Ross Chastain Man, tough break for Ross Chastain. That's definitely some implications right there. 32nd last place, spun out on with 16 to go with a blown tire. Ross Chastain logged the fastest lap of the race with a 31.99. Nice. Matt Crafton led the most laps of the race, but not the most important one. We were on the move. We started 18th and finished first. We did get an award for the week. How about that? But the tough break, serious tough break. Ross Chastain started 4th, finished last. Let's see. I feel like I could tell you this, but I was super... You blew a tire. I wasn't even anywhere near you when you blew a tire, Ross. Ross. Have you been drinking already? We haven't gone on the kayak yet. Have you been drinking already? Chill. All right, and here are the point standings after Kansas Motor Speedway. We are still in the points lead now, 25 points ahead of Matt Crafton. Brett Moffitt is in 3rd. 26 points back. All right. Ross Chastain has fallen back to 4th. He still has a win, so he's still going to be likely to be locked in. Followed by Harrison Burton, who rounds out the top 5. We got Grant Enfinger, Stuart Friesen, and Tyler Ankrum will round out the top 8. Sheldon Creed and Todd Gilliland will round out the top 10. Let's see if the playoffs change anything. Yes, quite a bit actually. So we're sitting first in the playoff standings, but Ross Chastain is still in 2nd with his race win and his 6 playoff points. Grant Enfinger, 248 with a win and 7 playoff points. And Matt Crafton, no wins yet. So the only people that have racked up wins are myself, Ross Chastain, and Grant Enfinger. And hey, Tyler Ankrum made it in there. Let's see. Sheldon Creed is about 16 points behind. So we need Tyler to keep that momentum up. Because, Sheldon Creed's not that far behind him. Neither is Todd Gilliland. Tyler Dipple could probably make it in too. Gus Dean and Austin Hill. They have a, uphill battle. What's going on with Austin Hill? Austin Hill was really good last season. He's kind of struggling this season. So, anyway, we got Johnny Sauter, Christian Ickes, Corbin Forrester, Austin Wade Self, and my former teammate, Parker Kligerman, who all need wins. Hang on, let me switch to the point standings. Where is my other teammate sitting right now? Dylan Lupton is sitting 23rd. So, I mean, it's possible he could get a win, but he's not running too well, actually. This is unfortunate because both of them had decent starting spots, but it looks like Dylan fell back and Tyler just moved up. So, anyway, I don't think there's anything to be shown here. Everything is still the same, so nothing's going to change there until after the hot seat. So nothing's going to change there as of yet, but we do have a hot seat coming up that again, the scheduling is weird, so I don't know when that hot seat race is going to come out. Not just yet anyway, until I start editing and actually uploading these videos, then I'll know. But I don't know when they're going to happen yet. But it's going to be at Iowa. Heck, it might be the next time we go to Iowa, which is not far away. Yeah, it's not far away. So, we got Charlotte Motor Speedway coming up next. Whoops. We got Charlotte Motor Speedway coming up next for the NC Education Lottery 200. We didn't do too hot last time we were there. But that's Charlotte for you. That's Charlotte for you. I had a lot of practice there in the Xfinity series during the hot seat. That, like I said, I don't know when that video is going to come out, but I had a lot of practice there. And I had a lot of fun there. I don't know what it's going to be like in a 5-star vehicle. I have no idea. I know what it's like in a 3-star because I was there last year. I know what it's like in a 4-star because, for relative, to Xfinity, I know what it's like in a 4-star. It's pretty tough. It's still really, really hard. So I'm looking for this to be challenging, and hopefully Hopefully we can have a good finish. We have to at least get a top 10, but to be honest, I'm not going to be concerned about that too much. If we get a top 10, great. If we get a win, even better. But, you know, like if we get a top 10, great. What I'm going to try to focus on mainly is just trying to have a good, decent race. I hope you guys had fun watching it. And if you do, remember, I do these races every weekend following the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. If you enjoy Xfinity Series racing, well, there's hot seats here and there that come out whenever, but it'll be come out during the Xfinity Cup Series IRL. And if you enjoy some Cup racing, I do the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Career Mode every Sunday, Sunday or Saturday, following the Monster Energy Cup Series. So be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Leave a like on the video to support the series. Comment your hypeness down below. The hype train needs to keep going. The hype train needs to keep going. I hope you're enjoying this stuff, man, because I'm having a blast. Even on the tracks that I'm not doing so well at, you know, I'm still I can still deal with the struggle. So Martinsville was a far cry away. It feels like Dover was forever, but even though it was last week, but still, well, relative to when this came, relative to when I recorded this thing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will see you at Charlotte.